all to go to the dentist.
Riding all over.
She's pretty much his manager.
I was supposed to have my guitar. I was supposed to.
That's okay.
Why are you supposed to have a guitar?
I didn't have my guitar?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway. Christina, we all focused? We good? We got 3 cameras rolling today. We good? Anyway, so I know you didn't want to talk about this, but I had to bring this up really quick.
Welcome, everyone.
That's not it. Did we all see the Tyson fight this past weekend?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I saw a 95% loading screen. That's what I was watching.
That was just a huge problem, I guess, for Netflix. Supposedly, they are getting sued by many people because of this.
One guy just started a class action lawsuit out of Florida. I'm trying to throw my name on there, but I couldn't find the
petition.
Law firm.
Yeah, okay.
it goes through a specific law firm.
But it was free.
Well, it was free, but a lot of
it is not free. That bill comes out of my.
It's a subscription. Yeah.
So you didn't get to see it?
I could see it in parts.
Oh, okay.
But it was ass.
Yeah.
I saw it the day after. There was no buffering.
Well,
okay,
yeah,
it was a recorded video.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You said so. They actually posted it. I mean, Netflix as
like an episode,
like an episode of something.
Here's the good and bad part about it, though.
Okay.
Before we get to the fight, so with something like that, it's mainly the amount of people watching it, and if they have enough servers and bandwidth to support that many people doing it. Mm-hmm. We'd seen it happen
not too long ago. They did
maybe a year ago with like the Love Is Blind, one of the Netflix shows. They did the reunion that they do at the end of the season where they bring everybody in. They try to do it live, and that shit crashed in like 30 seconds.
Did it really?
They ended up putting it. They'd filmed it earlier in the day, so there was a buffer where they could just upload it later.
Yeah.
But they learned there that they couldn't handle that amount for just that show. But the easy fix, though, is you can buy more server space. You can buy more ability to do that. And what it sounds like is they're getting ready for those football games on Christmas.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be hosting football games live on Netflix for Christmas Day. 2 of them, I think.
I think so.
And
so the Chiefs are one, from what I understand.
And Beyonce is performing.
Beyonce's performing at which game?
One of the games on Christmas. And so if everybody's tuning in to check out the halftime show.
So as big of an event as it was, I think it was testing the waters to see where they're at. Because it didn't have problems for some, like half people, but then other people, it was definitely shitty. Yeah. So, I mean, as a company, if they just double what they did, then...
I don't know how servers work.
If
this is a situation like those who were closest to whoever that made it.
No, it wasn't. It's the connection for it. So apparently a lot of cell phones didn't disconnect at all because the cell towers are sitting right to you.
Oh, I did do that.
But it was like Wi-Fi relays and streaming services because it's going through so many different steps to get to that.
That is
rather
true.
Than just the signal coming straight to it.
Because not only was the service not working, it's because we only have like a limited amount of space on our like Netflix itself. So you were on yours. I think Mario or someone else was on mine, and so I had to go to Ileana's, and we only have 3. I was
wow, okay,
yeah, I was like, and it was still kind of buffering because there was all 3 of us on it. I was like, crap.
Speaking, somebody had posted they had a big screen TV and it was buffering.
Yep.
You could see the
circle,
the circle of death rolling. And if you look closely down at the bottom, somebody had their phone, and the fight was on the phone. So people were still looking at the big screen, but it looked like they're looking at the big screen, but they were actually looking at the phone because the phone was the one that was working.
So aside from that, what'd you think of the fight?
So my opinion on the fight is
whoa! Before you get there, what did you say was going to happen months ago? Back in what? March, April?
I had
Tell
said
me again.
Tyson was going to kick his ass. Tyson was going to be ready. I mean that was it. I even bought a big poster. We talked about it every episode until
6 episodes
until July. It was supposed to be fought in July.
Yeah.
But you know what? I just found that out though.
I didn't realize all that.
Yeah, I knew he was sick, but all of a sudden he had like 6, right?
We'll get to that at the end.
Anyway, so I honestly thought that Tyson and even to change the date, I still thought Tyson was going to beat his ass. And it should have happened.
Looking at Tyson's legs, I was afraid he was going to fall.
Yeah.
That's fair.
They were so skinny.
When you come out in a knee brace, too.
I know, right? And then supposedly, I didn't see that he almost tripped walking on the runway. Supposedly, he tripped. Yeah.
There's
But,
a lot.
I mean, I do that shit all the
There's
time
just
anyway.
a lot of reason to be like, oh man, he is too.
So, what was your overall impression?
Okay, so overall, the first 2 rounds were Tyson's. Everybody saw Tyson coming hard, but it was after the first round that he was given a little. Jake Paul had said something to him, and he let up. He totally let up
So they planned
after
if
the
they
second
won.
round. Yes, after the second round, because there was so many open shots that Tyson had that he did not take. Why did he bite the gloves? That was why.
Because you couldn't hit him.
Because he couldn't hit him. It was all. I hate saying it, but it was scripted. It had to have been.
So it has nothing to do with the
Boring.
fact that he's 60 years old
Nothing.
and sucks.
Nothing.
Well, I
There
think
could be a 60-year-old man out on the street kick the shit out of a 30-year-old man. I
mean,
Tyson.
That's not what we're talking about.
I'm just saying.
Don't false equivalency
No, okay,
this.
you're right.
They both trained
trained, yeah.
specifically for this fight in this weight class against this opponent.
Okay.
So don't throw it to the street.
So all of Tyson's training videos look good. There was no editing. There was nothing. They all looked like Mike Tyson. Jake Paul. Okay, Jake Paul looked like Jake Paul. And then of course everybody's like, wow, it didn't even look the same. You know, he
So
didn't look
scripted.
the same. Yeah, you saw the shots that, of course, Jake Paul says none of them hurt. They had to have hurt. The few shots that Tyson did hit him with knocked him backwards. Right.
Okay, so that's your take.
But Tyson didn't follow up like he should have.
Ass,
scripted.
Ass, not even scripted. Ass.
What?
It's
Go
boring.
ahead. You tell me.
It's boring.
Yeah.
It was the biggest Make-A-Wish fight I've ever seen in my fucking life. I think what happened
Make a wish.
was they were planning to do this. And all of those training videos, he was in some good shape. But then when he releases the tweet afterwards telling about his health troubles that did happen, apparently he got very sick. He had multiple blood transfusions. He thought he was going to die. I think they took in that information and they said, let's still have the fight. I'm going to take it easy here, and we're going to make sure you still get paid. Like, we're not trying to ruin a legacy.
Right.
So I don't think Mike Tyson was holding back. I think he was gassed after that second round, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe even halfway through that second round. He was gassed, and he just couldn't do much anymore.
Right.
Jake Paul was definitely... There are multiple
let
times
up.
where he let up. He didn't do that. But it was the biggest Make-A-Wish fucking
you're
thing
right.
in the world.
Okay, I wouldn't call it a Make-A-Wish, but yeah.
It was a Make-A-Wish. Because at that point, if
That's funny.
It's a
things
publicity stunt.
changed about the parameters of the fight, if it's no longer an even fight going into it, theoretically, then why the fuck are we having this? Why are you letting people bet money on this, thinking it's a fair fight,
Right.
and then taking everybody's money?
Yeah.
You're right. It was all a money thing. Yeah. It was.
Where were you that night? I should not have betted any money.
I was with my baby.
You bet? Yes. And they just took my money. You're
They
right.
just 100% took your
Dang.
money. So when
I don't know.
that
This is the first time I'm hearing.
So
I
when-
didn't realize
You didn't know she bet?
when
Yeah,
that
she
class
sports
action
bets.
comes out, I'll let you know.
No.
Please let me know.
'Cause-
Yes.
Man,
Now, that was so boring. It was not.
The ladies' fight was.
That was good.
The fight.
They didn't look the same at the end from when they first started.
I know, right?
I couldn't recognize them.
Even
Talking.
even the Barrios fight, the Barrios and Ramos.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Those guys went in looking all clean and handsome.
And then they came
They
out.
both came out both of them.
I think those were both
kicked.
reasonable
They were good.
fights.
They were.
If
Those
the
were
final
legit.
fight would have been better,
Yeah.
I think it would have been a hell of a card, for the whole night.
Yeah.
But they had to go and shit on that. So
Anyway,
so why did you put your poster back up?
Oh yeah, look at that.
I put the poster back up last week before the fight.
So
I
when-
just
when
haven't
are you gonna
taken
take it down?
I'm not taking it down. Well, I will take it down from there, but I'm
He's gonna put a
I'm gonna
Jake
do
Paul one
something. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
you
put
know
a
what?
Jake
No,
Paul
don't
one.
get me wrong. I'm a fan of Jake Paul's, but not when he fought Tyson.
I'm not.
You know, I say the same thing if the Chiefs ever play the. I'm a fan of the Chiefs, but if they play the Cowboys, I'm going with my team. I'm Team Tyson. From here to the end.
I think the idea of it was
And he
too
got paid.
enticing for everybody.
Right.
The 60-year-old.
Tyson?
Yeah, he's gonna. It's the comeback story.
Yeah.
This 20-something-year-old, he's gonna beat his ass. He's still Iron Mike Tyson. He's great.
Nah,
he's
okay,
60 years
okay, so-
old.
Yeah, he fought Neil deGrasse Tyson, not Mike Tyson.
So I'm a victim of it. Okay, I failed, but so did many other
so
professional
many people.
athletes.
So many people.
Even people out there that were ex-fighters and like Holyfield and the guys that are real boxers. But
I think they wanted the spirit of Mike Tyson to live on.
Yeah.
And that's also why he didn't knock him down or anything like that.
Yeah.
Man, the fucking odds if he would have knocked him out in the 7th or 8th round, I just threw some money like, fuck it. Let's see if it goes the distance.
Well, it went the distance, but it didn't.
3,400 to 1. Man, oh my God. And he 100% could have. By round 6, 7, 8, he could have put him down.
He has
It
a
was,
Jake
just,
Paul.
it was just a lot.
Those
Yeah, it
motherfuckers.
was just it was a lot of respect.
Now, would they be
It
suing
was dumb. Yeah, you're
Netflix?
right.
Would
They stole money.
Will they sue Netflix?
They robbed
The
everybody.
promotion, the Netflix. There's a saying in law where you sue everybody and let the court figure it out.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, interesting.
that's good. But before we get on to it, because Jose, welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome
Thank
back.
you.
Baby.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Welcome
congrats as
back.
well. Baby good,
Yep.
growing.
Eating, pooping, sleeping.
Everything we do.
No,
Nice.
just smaller.
Cool. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I heard he come to visit Marty today.
In this freezing ass house.
You think it's cold in here?
Yes.
I know. It's like we all
Turn on your
we all
heat.
have hoodies.
Turn on the heat.
I know. Well, you know what? Today is like probably officially November, right?
What?
Like
Weather-wise.
cold, weather-wise.
It's been cold, kind of lately.
No,
here.
it's been
No.
warm.
Yeah, it's been warm
It's
here.
been unseasonably warm.
Yeah. But
But explain that to me. What?
what's that?
Break that down.
Break what the?
On season
That it
warm.
just became November, so the heat's not on.
Yeah. So now it's time to turn
No,
the
no,
heat
no.
on.
It has nothing to do about just became November.
Right.
We get to decide when we turn on the heat.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we've got blankets. You've got
Hoodies.
layers.
Yeah. Everybody just has the.
If you set the
You
heat
didn't-
to
you-
70 and it's 70 outside, you're not wasting any
You
money.
didn't see the sign at the door that said "dress warm" coming in. You see it? It was there. Make sure you dress warm coming into
No.
this house. People probably think the AC's on.
Your son might have some blood flow problems because his hands were ice cold the entire time.
Well,
I was
come on,
there.
he's what, this tall.
He's not very
this-
big. No.
Yeah,
man.
he's not big at all.
short distance to get to his hands.
Yeah.
He was ice cold.
Yeah.
He's like
Anyway,
his grandma.
So you know what? Let's go ahead and let's get on with the show. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Big Mod.
Hello,
everyone,
and
welcome back to the Big Modcast. I am your host, Big Mod. Which one's my camera? This one, right?
Yeah, the one straight in front of
Yeah,
us.
it doesn't look like. Oh, anyway, I am your host, Big Mod. To my left, my son Chris. My son Mark.
He is over there.
And Chris is running the board. And like I said earlier, welcome back to Jose, the EP, sitting in his chair. Destan's been sitting in that chair.
I know. She said she
Yeah.
misses it.
It's a comfortable chair. Yeah.
It is very comfy. I almost took it away from you too, nephew, but I was like, "Nah, you're coming back. We're going to go ahead and use it." Anyway, but before we get before we introduce our guest, because this is a special episode, let's Chris, can you go ahead and play our ads, por favor? This podcast is sponsored by Quinn Concrete Construction. The company motto: no job too big or too small. Whatever your concrete need is, they have the experience and the professionalism to ensure a quality job every time. For a free estimate, call 913-279-1448. That's 913-279-1448 and ask for Joe Quinn.
This episode is sponsored by Goal Fire Protection. With over 26 years of fire sprinkler experience, Goal Fire Protection has built our livelihoods on established relationships and providing quality fire sprinkler systems. From retrofits, remodels, service, repairs, new installation, and inspections, simple to the extreme, we can help you every step of the way. No job is too small or too big for our knowledgeable crews. For your free estimate, call 913-441-3390 or email us at gochoa@goalfireprotection.com.
I have, but
Anyway, hello everyone and welcome back. So, like I said, this is a special episode and I will introduce our guests. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guests, Sandy and Rosalinda Jimenez. Rosa, oh, I like that. Welcome to the show, and we would like to wish from all of us, a very happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you. How has your day been?
It's great.
Yeah, everything good? Mm-hmm. That's good.
How many kids did you tell today? Or did you tell anybody?
The whole lunchroom sang to me.
Oh, did they?
Damn. Okay.
Okay, I can't top that.
Hey, well, hold on.
But there were 2 classes in the hallway, and I had flowers, and they like, oh, it's her birthday, so I had 2 classes sing to me. Yeah.
Okay, so I have a special birthday for you guys. Place. Hold on.
Anyway,
Okay.
so yeah, it was a good day. I usually don't share with the kids, but I ended up telling him it was my birthday today.
Do you guys want to tell us how old you turned?
21.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. 21.
Hey,
You get to go to the bars
I'm
now.
young. I'm young because I was telling the kids that Mom's birthday was last week.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear person whose name I don't know, but I'm singing to you because it's your birthday, unless it's not your birthday, in which case save this in your favorites until it's your actual birthday. Happy birthday to you.
That was a special. That was a special birthday song from Patrick Mahomes.
Now, are you guys like? Do you wear sticker
No.
or button? Nothing
No.
like that.
No,
Even if you weren't at work, would you?
no.
No.
I dressed up. I don't usually dress up, so the kids are like,
So they're all
it's
wondering
a
what.
special day.
What's this all about?
You might as well. That's like when girls go to the bars and they wear the sash. That's,
yeah.
that's your equivalency.
I thought about buying a tiara because lots of little girls at
Oh,
school,
that's
they
true.
wear their tiara on their birthdays. I was like,
Oh,
I should
yeah?
buy one.
Well, that's true.
That'd have been fun.
Huh, I didn't
So-
know they did that.
I was not I was not old to my kids when I told them how old I was, because I had just shared with them how old Grandma turned last week.
Oh,
So she had to use
so you had grandma
54
first.
was not old to them at all.
So
after
you had a 40-year-old buffer.
because 91 is old, and so they're like 54. They didn't think that was old because Grandma just turned 91. So
that is kind of
Why
wild
was she
how.
having kids so old?
Yeah, I know that is really late in life. I mean,
It's crazy.
She didn't get with somebody until
Yeah.
later. And
I know,
Yeah,
but
it's
still,
just-
I know, but like even for the 1970s, that's like really late. Like that's just
of age
yeah,
to have
that's
kids.
just
Yeah,
surprising.
yeah, yeah. But people still.
I feel like at that point, the radio would tell you that that's not happened.
Right.
No, I'm just saying you guys are so old that.
So when the kids asked how old I
Information's on
was,
this
I
shit.
told them, well, I was born in 70. Figure it out.
Oh.
Dang, you
And
made me
mine were
laugh.
too
figured it
little.
out.
Mine were too little. I could not.
They figured it out. Third graders.
Oh, nice. Yeah. No, I had a couple kindergartners sing or first graders sing to me. So
Yeah. Did you see here over the weekend, Deion Sanders from Colorado? They sang "Happy Birthday" to like Colorado's biggest fan. She turned 100 years old.
Yeah, I saw. her
Oh,
at
I
the
saw
game.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I actually listened to something, his press conference, getting ready because they're getting ready to play KU, and so Dion had to bring her to the press conference, and they talked, and so it was cool. So that whole stadium just sang to her. She said she cried, and it was just a very emotional moment.
Very quickly, did you watch that game?
I didn't. Was it a good game?
Shit on Utah. They were
beat 'em up.
abusing the quarterback.
I know.
What's
Shador?
No. The guy that was on the Jets, quarterback for the Jets from BYU or Utah.
Sam Darnold.
No.
I
Fuck. He was in like a year. He got pulled out so that Aaron Rodgers can go in because he was so terrible.
Oh yeah. So
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Zach
yeah.
Wilson.
His younger brother plays for Utah. They look
Oh.
exactly the same.
Is he
got
quarterback
his
as well?
Ass beat. Oh my god!
Right.
I would say at least 4 sacks, 3 interceptions. Like they were beating him down.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I felt bad.
Did Travis Hunter have a
Felt
good game?
bad.
He had 1 touchdown both ways.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
so you've opened this conversation with Dion.
Yeah.
I heard that he could possibly be coaching at Dallas. No,
I mean,
is that just not?
Possibly, maybe one of the players.
so?
too, could be
It's just
drafted.
one of those where if Dallas tanks, or
haven't they already?
Okay. Hold
You know
on.
what?
But who said it? Where did this come from?
I don't.
Everybody,
know.
Stephen A. Smith.
I heard something.
No.
Shannon
where did it
Sharp,
come from?
Michael Irvin. They're all saying it. Of course,
Michael Irvin's the one that
Irvin-
said it first.
Michael
So it's
Irvin,
wishful thinking.
Yeah.
No, he said people close to him have told him that
Oh.
that is true. If they were to draft his brother or his son
yeah.
in the draft, he would take that head coach spot.
See, but that's the thing,
It's
though.
kinda
You,
fucked up,
you
I
still
mean.
have Dak there, you know, but he could be traded, from what I understand, if a team really wants him. I mean, the Saints could have him. The Raiders.
That's a huge contract to pick.
He's
up,
up with
I am-
isn't he one
I
of the
don't know.
most expensive contracts?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that'd
a
be-
tough one, man.
I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
That'd be
how
like
that
going
works.
through another Deshaun Watson scenario, and that's all kinds.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Bless you.
Anyways, we got off track because it is your birthday, and this should
Thank
be
you,
about
Marcos.
you guys.
Yes, yeah, we
Thank
did
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Now, for those who may not know, they share a birthday, which means they're twins.
They're twinsies.
They're twins.
Yeah. How often do you guys tell others that you have a twin sister?
Are you embarrassed?
No,
Not
you
many
never
people
do.
know.
Nah. I mean, but
mean-
why? Isn't
I
that?
tell people I have a twin.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
today
I mean,
told
because
people-
Because they don't believe
Well,
you?
Because I've actually done that where I'll say, oh yeah, Sandy has a twin, you know, and so I don't know. I do that.
Yeah,
quite
I have.
often.
I do say I have a twin, but then I have to pull out a picture.
It doesn't help, though. They don't
I
believe
know
you.
because we don't look alike,
So
but
she pulls out a picture of Maria.
and me, Shelley, yeah.
Yeah.
the picture you sent me with that we're at least dressed alike,
Yeah.
and so then they kind of thought you were older though because
Oh.
the picture, the lighting.
Oh yeah, the hair.
Yeah.
So growing up, I mean, from grade school, I mean, did you guys dress the same? Did you guys wear the same?
I think we did when we were younger.
Not in.
But
middle
not to school.
No.
But maybe to church or something like that. Yeah.
When we were younger.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you have twins? Or if you have twins, why not dress them?
Because that's.
I'm with you. When we were little,
'cause
yes.
That's still the
they
thing.
dressed us the same.
Yeah.
So yes, we have
Yeah.
pictures where we're dressed alike. But as we got older, no. We didn't dress alike.
You guys did it for your 50th birthday,
Yeah.
right? You dressed
There
the
was
same?
one time we did wear the same.
Like accidentally, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's because you guys got that
So
Yes.
is it
Twin-
is
the
it
twin
Yeah,
telepathy.
so it wasn't an
Yes.
accident. Yeah, it was that. What is it?
twin telepathy.
Telepathy. Yeah. So how long did it take you to realize that your mom had a twin sister?
What?
It never
I
even.
couldn't tell you. Yeah.
She was just the San.
Yeah.
I mean,
But can you imagine if they would have looked alike? So you're fraternal twins.
Yes.
That's what they call it, right? Fraternal twins.
yes.
What's the other one? Internal?
No.
Identical.
Identical.
Oh yeah.
What did you internal twin?
Yeah.
My mom
And
had
hers.
The one
chocolate
you
milk
absorbed
and
in
hers
utero.
had chocolate milk before she had me, and then she had white milk before
12 minutes later.
12 minutes later and had her.
Or just milk.
That's according to
Strawberry.
Kids
Yeah.
would
What if she would have
say-
had strawberry?
yeah, because
One of you have been a
it was
redhead.
1970. I don't know that they had options of milk back then.
maybe not. Yes, I bet they had chocolate.
I don't know.
Yes, they did.
So
Maybe
yeah.
not pink.
Actually,
I
the-
don't know.
Not the strawberry.
Yeah, but okay. Speaking of milk, did you guys buy gallons of milk, cartons of milk, or were they like delivered to your house? You remember that time?
Milkman?
Yeah.
You're the
It
same
was
age.
Milkman.
You're 5 days older. You wouldn't
I
have
know,
the,
right?
Or you're 5 days younger.
it was
You
still
would.
it was still a thing in the 70s.
So
The
what did you
milkman?
come to? What came to your house?
And so at one time we had the bottles come into our house, and then eventually went into the cartons, and then the
That
gallons.
was for rich people.
Oh.
They
Okay, we were
canned milk.
Ooh. Isn't that like condensation milk?
I think we
No.
did drink canned milk.
But that was like the sweet stuff to me.
Condensed, I think is what
Condensed.
you're looking for, not.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now, what did I say? Condensation milk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are old. God damn.
No, we're not.
So,
No, we're not.
so,
It's just a number.
so did you guys have? Was there ever a time? Okay, in the grade school, did you guys have the same class? Were you in the same class?
Nope.
Or did
Never.
You
We were
don't
never
put
in
twins
the same-
together.
Yeah.
Not necessarily twins, but sisters, right? Was that a thing that they? I mean, I wouldn't know.
They didn't.
Okay, so believe us. We said no.
No. Why? You know what? That attitude, I'm gonna ask you to leave.
I'm just messing with you.
But yeah, okay. So what about middle school? Did you guys ever share the same class
We never
just
in
said
a class
never.
together.
at all? No, I was talking about
Do you
grade
remember?
school.
No.
Not even.
I don't think so. I mean, if we did, we had the same class, maybe different hour or something, but because we all had to take a certain history class or whatever. But
That does just seem strange. I mean, at no point through those years, you
I
guys.
don't remember being in the same class.
Nope.
What about the other ones? The other two.
Public school system. Too many
Yeah.
kids.
Well,
don't
that
think
doesn't
so.
mean you couldn't.
What about high school?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Nope. The only time we shared a class
Was
when
The delivery room.
no, when I was teaching and she was helping, and we were both in the same classroom then.
so not even in high school.
Nope.
Okay, but then you did get together sports wise. Did you guys play sports together?
Yeah.
How about middle school? Okay, well let's go back to middle school. Play sports together in middle school.
Mhm.
What sports did you guys play?
I was a volleyball.
Volleyball player.
You didn't try basketball?
I don't think basketball.
Did you do track?
I did
thought you
track.
did track.
What
Yeah.
position in volleyball?
There were no positions.
Yeah, I did.
Everybody got on the
We
court.
just
There
went
was
around
no
the
fucking
circle.
old.
There is no
It was so
positions. Come on.
It was 6 sections.
We
Everyone had
rotated
one-
around the
Yeah,
circle.
everyone had one
You stayed in
section.
this space. You
Yeah.
stayed in that space.
And then everybody rotate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, stayed in the rotation.
No position. Sorry.
Hey, we're not that old. But anyway.
No.
So just think this day in 1970, you guys were born and I was still in the oven.
Yep.
5 days later, then I come around.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Chris, speaking of, Chris, can you grab the, those, there's 2 plates back there. Can you grab those?
Oh.
I don't
And
know.
hand them to Mark. Yep, I forgot I had these back there.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I have 2 cupcakes upstairs.
I saw those.
What flavor?
That'd be for you.
Yum.
And for Rose, that'd
Thank
be for you.
you.
You're welcome. So, yeah. You can show the camera.
Yummy, yummy.
Um,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Now, where'd you get those?
So, straight from Connie's Cookies off of Metcalf.
Nice.
They have good cookies, really good cookies there. So
Jose, that means I got to eat while I'm on
go
the
ahead.
microphone here.
Please, it's your
Mute her
birthday.
microphone.
That's why
Mute
I
it.
make sure you guys had water.
I don't know
Yeah,
which one-
so
I don't either. That's why I'm waiting.
so
She's
what's,
talking. Look
what's
at the
wrong?
sound.
No, he's talking. It's
Yeah, so I have actually a dozen for you guys.
Thank you.
You have a dozen, but you do have to share with the crowd. But today, one of the box kind of slipped, and some of the cookies jumped on top of the others, and it kind of made a mess. So
That's right.
yeah, so I apologize for that. Anyway, they get so what?
She's literally
Are they-
crunching in the microphone.
They're not even crunchy though.
I hear something crunching. I don't know
And
what
that's
you're
not
talking
me.
about.
It's not me eating
that's what you're
chicken.
hearing.
Inside joke. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And then the balloons. Thank you. You're welcome. Chris, thank you.
Mhm.
Do I owe you for this?
It was like $6.
Do I owe you?
No.
Hold on. What?
Okay.
$6?
I went to the Dollar Tree.
But I'm only seeing 4.
Hold on. Mark, what did you say? What did you ask him earlier about getting your mom a gift?
What did I say?
You just asked.
You asked him if he got her anything for her birthday, and he said, "No, we contributed to the balloons for mom." $6?
No.
$6 fucking dollars? You contributed what?
We contributed $25 each to get mom $100 shoes.
What? My kids don't even do that for me.
No, look how nice your shoes are. We can't afford those.
Yeah.
Man, he threw in $2 for the $6 balloons, man.
All right. So, okay, being that you're twins, do you guys have any good memories that you can share? Is there a good memory from childhood? Any? Come on, there's got to be one. No? Like
Any shitty
maybe-
memories then?
No, like we were all just 4 of us together, not necessarily just
That's
us.
it. I mean, there's got to be, I mean, one brushing the other's hair, picking up leaves.
was the poop story comes to mind.
Okay.
That's the only story we've ever heard.
So one of you pooped your pants.
and we
The
were
fuck?
in the crib
This don't quite match.
What is going on?
Thought that.
You wore it all day.
I know. I'm looking. I'm like, that doesn't quite match.
Yeah,
That usually happens
supposedly
with socks.
We were in a crib and yeah.
So
Dad
a
was
mess.
supposed to be watching us, and yeah,
you
I don't know.
guys are pooping around in the crib.
Yeah, something.
Dang.
Sorry.
So just because you were twins, you had to put both of you in the same crib.
What were diapers
guess.
like back then?
Were they cloth? Did you guys wear cloth?
Yeah, what the fuck were
I
diapers?
have no idea.
The kind you had to wash, not throw away.
That's
Yeah.
possible. I think Mama probably put us in
Cloth and a
cloth
safety
diaper.
pin?
Yeah.
You know,
That was the thing, was it?
Yeah, so,
Hey,
the safety pin.
your brother Raul was in
Yes.
those.
I had the truck come every week
Yep.
to pick up the dirty diapers and give me fresh ones.
Was
Yeah.
that by choice?
Yeah.
Was
That was with the milk
I
as
was
well.
about to say that. I was going to say
Okay,
it was
go ahead,
after
Mark. Go ahead.
it was after the milkman. It was an order of people who came.
So it was by choice. What was the benefit?
Well, you didn't have to spend. Well, how much are you spending on diapers?
I haven't had to buy any yet.
Well, yeah, but you just wait and see. They're expensive.
It was cheaper than buying disposable diapers because they got washed every week and new ones came.
Yeah, but I mean, a pack of what? How many?
Oh, a lot.
What's a lot? I
Just
mean,
like, you know those bags of rags that we get at work?
yeah.
It's kind of like that. They were just white
Well,
cloths.
I feel like there's some other benefits though, like
Yeah, that's really
the ability to contain shit and pee, and the smell of shit and pee.
In a cloth?
A cloth sounds terrible. That's what I'm saying.
You had the plastic thing
I don't
that went
know.
over the cloth.
I know, right? Yeah, like a shower cap.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're.
There's like a shower cap with holes in it.
Well, I don't know what they're paying these people where these went. That's what I'm curious about is where these cloths ended up. Who's washing them and who's cleaning them?
I only did it for a year.
Who did that job? That's the shitty situation. Is who was doing that?
Good question. I don't know.
Oh man.
I already know they weren't getting paid enough.
Especially then, I know.
They
That's
were not getting paid
wild.
enough.
I didn't realize that. I thought that was just a cartoon thing. I didn't realize that was real.
Yep.
That's some Tom and Jerry shit right there.
So you girls were known as the Jimenez girls, right? I'm sorry.
Gemini.
Jimenez.
The Jimenez. The Jimenezes.
I know.
And
Why didn't
still-
we ever correct anybody?
Still to this day, I think.
Right, I still spell out my name for people.
You still have to.
If I go to Dairy Queen, Joe's.
Oh,
That's why, because you don't have to
there a-
explain.
Are you at the one with all the
J
Indians?
being
Is there
an
apostrophe
H
there?
sound?
Yeah.
On the J? No, but no.
No.
That's not-
J-O-E, apostrophe S.
That is
Joe's?
me. That is me and Mods. One of our favorite clips. We every time like we do a Steve Harvey thing, we go, give me a name that starts with the letter H. Jose. I do the same
Alright.
thing. I always just tell them, hey, yeah, what's your name? What's the name for this order? Oh, it's just Mark. I'm not even gonna attempt to go any
Say Jose, Jose.
J-O-S.
Don't even ask. I'm going to tell you how to spell it.
Yeah.
And if you choose to not, then that's your fault.
yeah.
So,
So yeah, we were Jimenez.
the Jimenezes.
Jimenez
Sandra,
girls.
Sandra and Rosalinda. So, okay. A lot of people know you as Weta. When did that name come about? Was that something that your dad called you? Your mom called you?
He was Weddle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was La Weta.
He was La Weta.
Nah, yeah.
With
They
his
used to call him
friends, but yeah,
but
Weddle.
But he was Weddle, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I think it took me a while to eventually figure out that wasn't your actual name. Like growing up, at a
Because it
cer-
was always Thea Weta.
yeah, it was always just Theodora. Like at a certain point, you stop realizing, wait. And once you started learning like the language, kind of, and you're like, wait, that means white girl. Why are we calling her white girl? Why have we been calling her white girl all these years?
We
Yeah.
don't even know where my mom got Agnes from.
Ignacia? Or
well, that's English for Ignacia, right?
Oh, is it?
well,
Mod is the
Well,
one who's
well, I've
just
only-
It's
constantly calling her
Ignatia.
Agnes.
Ignatia.
That's a recent thing. I think that's really recent. I don't know if they've been saying it since back then, but Marty was always the one that says Agnes. Because when she was like living here or wherever, she goes, Miss Agnes, like doing it like the whole caretaker worker style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do you guys, not necessarily together, but do you have a favorite childhood memory?
Did we just go through that?
No, I mean, I said together.
Didn't give
I
a
said
good
together.
one.
Okay, if they couldn't even find one that they did together, how about one separately?
I mean, We
I know. In the crib,
do
you
you
throwing
remember
shit around.
watching movies on the back of the house with
Yeah.
kids out in the back? Mm-hmm. We invited neighborhood, and we had a plastic little
Tarp.
toy
No.
projector
Yes.
that mom would put against the house, so we were watching it on the back of the house, and kids would
See,
come over with their
projectors-
blankets and
Was
we
there
ate
sound?
popcorn. I think so, but it was a plastic little
I
cheap
don't know.
little thing.
I'm not good with memories.
Or
So-
cherry tree.
This is what we're supposed
Cherry
to do.
tree, yeah.
The
Climbing
show
trees.
is supposed to
I
be
know.
about this.
Okay, so my suggestion was give me some words because otherwise you're just asking and I don't know. Like it's so broad,
Okay, so
so broad. Give me a
so-
word. Give me
so-
something. I'll
so
give you a
we'll
memory.
get
You
to
wanna-
that segment.
You need to. We
Okay,
need,
I'm
we
sorry,
need to
then.
do a
I can't
word.
help
We
you
need
right
to
now.
do a word association game so you can try and remember things from back then.
Yes.
All right.
All
Okay.
right, birthday memory. Did you guys celebrate your birthday as kids?
Dinosaurs.
Like, did you ever have
Birthdays.
cakes? Did
You
you
know
guys
what?
have people
I think-
over? Was that a
No,
thing?
we really
I
didn't
think
have
people
big
are
birthday
gonna say,
parties.
you know what? These girls have dementia. It's starting to hit them already because they can't remember shit. Yeah. That's what this is what we do on this show. We talk memories. Well, I can't remember what I did.
Yep. Sorry.
We had to say things from that time, like so,
gosh.
like World War II,
No.
the Rockefeller,
Yeah. So we used to have a cherry tree.
Hindenburg.
We were monkeys. We loved to climb trees because we had a big tree outside the front of the house, and we were always up in the tree.
Okay, see, the brain is starting to work.
Okay.
It's starting to.
Who's the,
Cherry tree.
who's the first one to fall?
I don't know that anybody ever. Fell
Yeah, so I
out.
thought somebody broke their arm. Okay, maybe you knew somebody who did break
Somebody
their
that came over to play
arm. Oh, broke their arm.
broke their arm.
And it's from that day on that everybody in the neighborhood stopped coming over because you go over there, you're gonna hurt
No.
yourself.
Yeah.
No.
Rosa said, "Happy 21st birthday, guys."
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, good lord.
Is that Tia Rosa?
Yeah.
Hey, dear. Oh. That's cool.
No. So yes, we were outdoor all the time.
Tomboys.
Yes, we were
Really?
climbing trees, riding the skateboard down our steep hill, and we were not afraid.
And playing Red Rover.
Or
When was the skateboard
catch the
invented?
flag or whatever. We'd run around the neighborhood.
Skateboards, projectors, they don't sound as poor as they tell.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't remember hearing them say they were poor, but
Me and Monty talk about that.
Skateboard? What about it?
It wasn't a.
It was one
that-
skateboard we all shared. What are you talking about?
the four of them got on that one skateboard, just go down the hill, standing up on it.
Now, mind you, 7th Street is at the bottom of the hill.
So you guys have
Now,
to
mind
walk
you,
up.
this
We
is-
literally had to
This is the
know
70s.
how
Is it one
to
of the little,
ride
like,
And stop.
and be able to jump off. Yeah, it was
That's
probably
why
one of
it's
those
not
small
like a
ones.
full length skateboard. That
Not
we're
like
thinking
those
today.
big
No.
giant ones, but it was a normal one. But you had to jump off right before you got to the main road.
So
You jump off and let it keep
We
going.
were good because you'd go this way and then you would zigzag all the way down.
Standing.
Real quick,
Yes.
Okay, Rosalinda has a memory that she's
Standing
gonna
Mia
lose
said
it.
happy birthday as well.
Who?
Mia.
Hi, ma'am.
Hey, more
Ask
people
her
now.
what the gender is.
Mia,
Oh,
we
wait,
missed the gender release.
Take care of what you need.
Okay,
to do
tell the
first.
story
Yeah,
and then
tell
Mia
me
will
before
let
you
us know.
forget.
Okay, when it snowed and we went outside, we bundled up, and we were not allowed to come back in until we were ready to come back in.
So once you went back inside, you were done for the day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
we were freezing outside.
Well, I mean, we had to make that choice if we're gonna go in and out.
She wouldn't let us.
yeah.
I think that is where it comes from, Jose. I think they were so used to the cold that now they like it inside as well. That's
But
why
they're
it's not
hounding
heat.
me on putting socks on my baby.
This is a different cold, Jose. I guess. I don't know.
Is it the cold where if you go outside in the cold you can catch a cold, even though they're two totally fucking different things?
I know.
This was
Yeah,
during the
that-
time of the Cold War, so you know. You guys are old.
Okay, another memory is walking up and down from Wyandotte, walking down Central Avenue,
Walking all the way home.
walking home from school.
That was like 8 miles.
walking home after practices, walking home. Yes.
And I got jumped once.
Jeez.
By your sisters?
What'd you do?
I wasn't doing nothing. I was
Whose
mad at
boyfriend you
Sandy.
trying to steal?
I think I was mad at Sandy, and I walked ahead.
And they jumped you?
No, I walked ahead, and we were passing Apple Market, and
Okay.
right then,
You
a
got
girl
jumped?
jumped
Just some
me.
girl. Yeah.
Okay. And did you take care of business?
I
Or did you
think
get
I
beat
did.
up?
I had her in a headlock.
Did you?
What's that old address?
Jeez, you looking for somebody? What are you doing?
608 Lowell.
Do you remember the phone number?
Lowell.
That was 6.3 miles you guys walked.
Is that what we walked? Yeah.
5319.
What is it? 621-5319. Yes, you're right.
You
That
know
was
what?
our
It's fu-
old house number.
It's funny you brought that up because last weekend I was with my cousins and we all started talking about our very first phone numbers.
An hour to walk.
Mine was 321-4829.
Says it's
Apple
59.
says it's a 59-minute walk.
So that
It's
means
an hour.
if school started like at 7 something, you guys
this
left.
was-
It was always
after-
after school. So we would ride the bus to
Oh,
school.
okay.
We would ride the bus to school. But
Okay.
if anything was after school or whatever, we would walk.
200 feet climb that you had to do.
So we would walk sometimes down by where your grandma lives through the back roads
Sure.
and then bring us up through Central Avenue. And yeah, that was us. We would. Now,
Jeez.
I don't know, that Central Avenue would be. Remember, we were just on Central Avenue for the parade, and a car almost ran into us.
A van almost plowed us.
I know,
Walked across
yeah.
the street.
Shit.
Yeah, he didn't even see us. He saw us at the last. I mean, I went like this. I used the force and he stopped. Son of a
We
bitch.
used to walk up to church, up to St. Cyril's. Yep,
Yeah, that
Saint
was
cereal.
Cyril.
St. Cyril's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, another cool thing
Like
about
Cyril Figgis.
growing up in a public school,
Uh-huh.
we would go to church school
During
on
school.
Wednesdays during school.
And they allowed it or
Well,
what?
That was in middle school.
Yeah. We did the same thing.
Elementary. It was elementary.
Elementary, not
Yes.
middle. I remember middle.
No, see, I remember.
You make your communion when you're in elementary.
Yeah. Oh, so you went to a Catholic church?
Yeah.
St.
No,
Joseph's.
see, we went to like a Baptist church or
So there would be
something.
a big bus that would come and pick up a bunch of kids that would go to possibly a Baptist or something on Central Avenue.
Yeah.
And they would all go during the day, and then we would have our little carpool, and we would go up to St. Joe.
Did you guys ever
St. Joseph.
What kind of projects did you guys do in there?
I don't know.
Okay.
Taxpayers'
We
money
just
went to
knew
that.
we were
We
getting out of
were going to
school.
church school, yeah, during the day. Ain't that crazy?
I bet some of them kids. I bet not all those kids were doing it for church school. They just left because they want to leave school.
Well, those that got on the
Yeah,
bus to
that's
go
what I
to the
did.
Baptist
That's what-
one, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
But see, we were an Argentine, and somehow we would go to
I don't
this
remember
church
middle
right down the
school.
street.
It might have been middle school.
I think it's middle school.
No, it was elementary because I remember leaving Whittier from there
Yeah,
to go.
I
Yeah,
guess Whittier.
and yeah, because second grade. Anyway, also another story.
That's what we were all about.
Hey, you wanted memories?
Exactly.
We were outside at recess, and I don't know if your class was.
Teacher's first got stolen.
Yeah.
oh, I know
Oh,
that
there's
story.
my phone.
Ms. Goodman.
I'm going to answer it because it's my baby.
Who the fuck?
Hello.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Sorry, I've been
Luciana.
doing stuff all
Oh,
day.
You're what?
I said I've been doing stuff all day.
Okay, well, you're live with me right now on Facebook because we're on the podcast.
Yep.
Okay, I can let you go then.
Okay, love you. Talk to you later.
Love you, bye.
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 So anyway, we were outside at recess, and literally, our teacher would take her purse. She'd always have her purse with her. And this guy
What's
came
the
up,
teacher? What's the teacher's
Miss
name?
Goodman, and Miss Guy walked up into to our playground and just snatched that purse right off of her and took off. Like
You didn't do anything?
You
we were
remember
all
that?
in shock.
We were,
Like,
it was recess.
we were at recess. It
Oh,
was
so you
just-
guys. So at least you got to have recess together.
Oh, it was an extended recess because then we had to wait for the police and all of that.
And then did all these witnesses.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so that was something that I always remember.
Do you remember pen pals at Whittier?
Tell me more.
The balloons. We let the balloons
Oh
go
yeah,
and
yeah,
the pen
yeah,
pals.
yeah.
And literally, we got pen pals written from
Other states, other
Yeah,
parts of
from
the
other
country.
states.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on.
That was
Did
cool.
You wrote a note, you attached to a balloon, and the balloon drifted somewhere, and whoever
Yes.
found it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
pretty much.
That sounds
Yeah.
dangerous in a weird way. Did they used to do that with like the prisoners too? Like used to send.
Yes.
And
You
the
do
whole school
pen-
did it. So there was a bunch of balloons.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Hey, that is bad for the earth. All right, we're in a problem now because of people like you, because of your generation. All right, all these balloons that are everywhere causing issues.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we do that every time now. We're like having some kind of small celebration, like especially for someone who passed. You ever watch all those balloons? Like a whole stack of them just get stuck in a tree, and you go, "Well, damn, now what?"
Yep. So anyway, yes.
So no, that's pretty cool. I'm glad you guys do have memories, because here for a minute we're like,
I was
guys
kind
didn't
of
do
worried
anything
there.
together.
Yeah, as your children, we were
We
kind
went
of
to our
worried.
first dance in middle school at the old fire station
Oh yeah, yeah.
on Central.
Okay, well, let's get
Yeah.
into that then.
Franklin? Or not Franklin. What was it called?
The
Franklin's my
No,
spot.
no,
Yeah.
Franklin.
the fires. I don't remember. Oh goodness, it's right there.
It's where Ted has his law. farm.
Used to have his law.
Oh,
Yeah,
used to.
yeah. How about all the years that we spent at Mrs. Branch?
There you go.
Good times.
Learning
I got to
about
meet.
God.
I got to meet her, but she's no longer with us, right?
No,
It's-
no. Miss Branch was huge in our lives.
Do you remember her?
You remember
I
Miss
do.
Branch?
Yeah.
Susie?
I have one memory of Miss Branch, and
You
it's
wrote
me
the
going.
essay, and she came to your school.
Oh, that's
I
right.
remember
You
being
wrote an
fed that
you wrote an
story.
essay about her.
I have one memory of her, and it's going
Kindness
for
Canadian?
a thing, and then
Yeah.
peeing my pants and having to leave. That's all I remember.
But you remember writing that essay about her?
I vaguely.
Maybe, Mom. Did you write it for him?
Was it? Was
You
it?
probably
Was,
wrote
You remember you did this, and you remember she did that. Like, yeah, man. Like that.
now I want to take a step back real quick when you guys are talking about those dances.
Break it down.
I love seeing your guys' transformations. For one, just like the styles of your time.
They were
your guys'
bad.
hair.
They
Oh
were
my!
bad.
I love the pictures of your
They weren't
guys'
bad.
in your dresses and your hair. You guys, when you had the huge hair and to the one side, that was the freaking best.
What were
Are
they-
you making fun of us?
It was the best. That's
is.
such a great. That's such a great whole thing,
Oh,
man.
glamour shots.
Glam-
Glamour
yeah.
shots.
I remember the
man,
glamour
You're-
shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That was something that your mom wanted to do
Yes,
for you guys, right?
yes.
All you girls did them,
We
right?
never wore makeup before that. Name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And then you guys were like,
Who
wow.
applied the makeup? Somebody at the glamour.
they're at the glamour
Okay.
shots. Yeah. Yeah.
It was heavy.
Yeah.
But
Really?
my mom wanted us to always curl our hair like she did. She always wanted us to roll it
Yeah.
'Cause she used to wear the rollers in her
because she would
hair.
wear the rollers. So she wanted us to have poofy hair. So
So the
glamour
so Maria
shots
wore the,
made our hair
Maria
poofy.
wore rollers all the time because her hair was nice and poofy.
oh no, hush,
Okay.
no. So yeah, but glamour shots was a thing at the mall.
That's right. Yeah. I
It was that
remember
thing at the mall. Was it the Indian Springs Mall? Oh, let's go to Indian Springs. How about that? And we go.
Did you get jumped there too?
No.
You guys ever watch the breakdancers there?
We were break dancers
Oh,
too.
there was a men's division and a women's division. You were with the men, and they were with the women.
We were by the Fun Factory. You guys were down by the spa.
Do you remember Joe,
Joe?
Mexican break dancer that would come over to our house all the time?
Weird story. This is weird.
Maybe.
Yeah, Joe.
Joe. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was just coming over
He
your
just
house?
came and hang out with us and
Yeah, that's
break
what
dance.
he really just wanted to do. There's 4 girls at this house, and he just wanted to go there and break
Yeah.
dance. Nice. No. Anyway, was there ever a time where it was annoying, being that you had a twin?
sisters.
No.
Yeah, twin sisters. No, everything was always good.
No. We didn't need friends.
Right.
What
that
is-
that
what is-
explains a
that's
lot.
such a
You
sad
still,
line.
You still don't have friends.
That's such a sad
No,
line.
because we had each other, so we didn't have to like have
Yeah, but-
best friends. We already had them.
But you said you used to get tired of her.
I didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't say that.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, that's fine.
We worked together for 10 years.
Okay,
moved
so let's
moved
talk about
across the
across the
street,
street.
from you. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how close we were.
Yeah, I'll always remember that phone call when you called us and you told us that
The house for
the
sale.
person that lived here, Rick, was selling the house. We were actually at the mall. We were shopping for the kids. We had clothes. I mean, I had clothes on both arms. I mean, we're just on the shopping spree. And we're at JCPenney. And we get this phone call. And then your sister says, the house across the street from what I know is for sale. I dropped everything right there. And we're like, all right, tell them we're on our way. So we drove straight here. And yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was
That meant there was no more shopping sprees.
I know, right? No more sense. So our kids had to wear the same clothes next few years. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, no, that's cool. Would you say being twins there was a special bond between you two?
For sure.
Good connection.
Yeah.
For sure. But we wish that somebody would have had twins.
I know. Well, it skipped us, right?
I know. Yeah.
I mean, now
Well,
our kids.
No, but
Maybe
the
one day.
Vacas
Right.
One of the kids had twins.
Oh, really? Okay.
Why would you wish that on somebody? That sounds
Because
awful.
we've
You knocked out
had
2 stones with
such...
1 bird.
Wait,
That
wait.
sounds awful.
We've
Two
had
birds with
such
one
a
stone.
good experience that yes, we would wish that on somebody. But there are twins out there that don't get along.
Yeah.
There are
I'm talking
twins
about
that
money. Do you know how much a kid costs right now? You want to double that for some?
You know what?
No.
Don't
what
be
the
scaring my
hell?
kids.
I think that's cool.
Are you telling me you're only going to have one?
Most likely, yeah. Shit is expensive out here, and you want
on.
to throw a second one when you don't know what to do? Oh, hell
Oh,
no.
please.
Oh,
I wish I would-
hell
I
You
wish
no.
we
will
would've had
figure it
twins.
out. Yes.
That
I
would've
wish
been
we
dope.
would have had twins. Yep.
Yep. 2 Chris's running around or 2 Marks. That'd be cool.
I don't think
Chris,
you
Chris-
guys would have gone broke if there were 2 of me. First of all,
Nah.
that's a lot of food.
Well, maybe
That
the
is a
other
lot.
That
one.
doesn't mean the other one would have been
The
as
other
big
one
as
maybe
you.
could
The
have
other
went
one
pro.
might have been cool.
Yeah, could have went pro.
We would have. It would have been like it would have been a Arnold Schwarzenegger or Danny DeVito situation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 2 Chris's would have been nice.
We almost got a. We could have got a full conversation out of both of them.
Half and half.
Yeah, that would have been pretty dope. 2 Iguanas. Oh man, that would have been awesome. Yeah, I would have gave one of you guys for
And then 2 Marios would have made at least one person.
Be nice. Be nice.
Yeah. But anyway, so has there ever been a time you guys had the same dream by chance?
I don't know about dreams.
Yeah.
No, we would finish like
You guys would finish each other's cereal?
no
Finish what?
sentences,
Oh,
like thoughts.
Or
Especially,
we would think the same thing.
Yeah.
Or,
yeah.
yeah, because
So if you
especially
saw-
when she was in the classroom with me.
Wait, you
Like-
just said you never had? Oh, okay. At work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Then she would know exactly what I was thinking, what I wanted the
What-
kids
what
to
you
do.
wanted
She
done.
would, yeah. So that was the easiest time probably to work with somebody because she kind of already could read my mind and knew exactly. So
Nice.
that was the best.
Did you guys ever fight for a boy? I mean, like not fight, but like, hey, I wanted him, or I.
Or rather, you both thought the same boy was the cute or attractive.
Yeah. That was Joe, the breakdancer.
Not
No?
really.
Yeah.
Not even.
I wasn't into boys.
No, you and girls. Sorry. I'm kidding. Yeah, that's okay. Well,
I would hide behind Sandy. I was in Sandy's shadow a lot.
yeah. To brighten it up
She
a
was
little bit.
introverted.
That's what I said earlier.
No, you didn't.
What did I say?
I don't know, but it wasn't that.
Internal?
Yeah.
Internal twins?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you were the extrovert.
Anyway,
Theodora was the introvert.
Yes.
so all right. So let's go into this segment real quick. The Rosalinda, there was a time when your boys were small, little, and you started buying cards. Remember that time? You were buying trading cards.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would buy trading cards, and we would, share the cards together. Well, apparently your son is into trading cards right now. Jose, tell me what has gotten you into the trading cards?
A lot of time on my hands.
Is that what it is?
Because I've been stuck at home.
You
But
should,
yeah,
while your baby's crying over there, you're too busy looking up cards.
wheeling and dealing some cards.
Hush over there!
No, there's a big resurgence of cards right now
Yeah.
of people finding the ones of value and either selling them as they are or getting them graded to sell them in like pristine condition, especially stuff that has like signatures and things on there, all the way from sports cars to like Pokemon cards
So-
and things like that.
So here recently you've done a lot of research.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm deep.
Are you really?
Mom had she had a couple tubs of, I would say maybe 1,000 to 1,500
Right. And
cards.
that's why I said that. I remember when she was buying cards because she'd always show me a card. Is this worth anything? Is this worth anything? And then sometimes I was like, no, but let me have it.
So good and bad news.
You guys say, you got a Michael Jordan rookie card? That ain't gonna be worth shit. Let me have it. So I got
Good and bad news. The idea was there and it's coming to fruition now.
Uh-huh.
But apparently the early 90s is so oversaturated. Apparently everybody's parents were collecting cards in
Back
the
then.
early 90s. So
So
a lot of
that's-
them, there's just a million of them out there.
So that's what triggered you, huh?
What?
That back in the 90s, I mean, that's when you started. You were interested in cards. Right, and then then I started buying cards, and like I said, I have a collection, but my collection is more of the teams that
you're a fan
that
of.
I followed.
Yeah, for sure.
But not necessarily.
When I was going through that, I was looking for names I knew, like from the early '90s. If I
Yeah.
don't know their name, they probably aren't going to be somebody that's Hall of Fame or anything like that. Shiny foil cards, things like that.
Yeah.
But we did a little bit of a test. You had a small stack of cards in a box over there.
Mm-hmm.
I scanned 26 of those cards on this app that I use for my collecting. Most of them,
found some?
I would say, would average out at about $2, but the total overall value for those 26 cards, $46.94.
Nice.
So that's just a matter of somebody, if you wanted to sell them, if somebody wants to buy them. Right?
Now, that's the thing with these. Somebody's got to want to buy them.
All right.
Because you can say it's worth $100 all you want, but until somebody pays you $100, then it's not worth shit.
So is there cards out there that you're looking for?
I've got some Pokemon cards I'm looking for.
Pokemon.
I found some
I know
cool
we
ones.
had a bunch of Pokemon cards.
I
for a while.
know. Shit.
Yeah.
We used to get them for every birthday,
Yeah.
Christmas, and everything.
Yeah.
And,
Did they have gum in there? We used to
some
have,
of them.
Really, we used to. Ours used to come with a piece of plastic that it was
Like
it was-
baseball cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that one of us, either the older cousin, someone had a booklet. And it was all the
I think
cartridge,
all of us did, yeah.
all the cartridge slots in them. I've never understood the phenomenon of cards, like trading cards, having a collection of cards. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Well, Jose's going to be starting something here, so
It's completing a set and things like that. And I mean, the
It's
ones
something
that I
like-
scanned
it's
for
like
you.
an thing for OCD people almost.
But it's just collecting. The ones that we scanned were the 1992 Team USA Dream Team.
yeah.
And who took the garbage pail kid?
I was
cards
thinking the same
had?
thing. I was thinking the same thing.
oh look, they're doing the thing. They're
Yep.
doing the thing.
And then I
Uh-huh.
had a
Garbage pail kids.
You guys took those containers and you get. I don't even know where stuff is.
Those are
anymore.
nasty.
I've
Those
never
were-
seen.
The
I
garbage
know
pail?
the
I
garbage
think I
pail
had
were
Disney
things,
ones
but
too.
yeah, there might be a small package of that. But again, somebody's got to want them.
Right.
And at the same time, the app that I'm using for like sports cards and trading cards
Yeah.
probably doesn't have a ton of Disney people hanging out on it.
Yeah,
So
that's a good
you,
point.
got to find the market for it. But I brought a couple quick examples of stuff that I found. Roger Staubach card,
Oh shit!
old Cowboys quarterback.
Wait, did you get
That's Roger
laminated
Dodge.
things for those?
Yeah, you just little sleeves you put them in. Marcus Allen card.
Okay.
Mom collected that back in the day. It's worth about $5 today.
Okay. Yeah,
Not
that
too
was
bad,
that
not
was
too
one of the
bad.
cards I told her it wasn't going to be worth anything.
Here's a weird one.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Some guy named Daryl Johnson for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The moose.
Oh look at that.
This shit's worth $10.
Is it really?
I have no idea why. I've never heard of him in my life.
Yeah.
He is the main reason why Emmitt Smith is the current NFL rushing leader.
It's coming off.
Oh, I know.
Yes,
Great.
It's
It's
him.
just moving back.
Good Michael Irvin one. I
Okay.
think this one's worth about like $7 right now.
But that card that was from the movie. What was the movie he was in?
With Cuba Gooding Jr.
No. What?
It's from 1995. It's not.
The
The
longest yard.
longest yard.
Yeah.
Oh, remember they all did the one with Cuba Gooding Jr.
We got a
Jerry Maguire.
TO
Oh,
card. Terrell Owens.
Okay.
When he was playing with who?
He was playing with the
49ers?
49ers.
I know, you have a bunch of teal cards probably out there.
A couple baseball ones. You know who Frank Thomas is for the White
Yeah.
Sox? No idea who that is, but apparently this guy's worth a decent bit of money too.
Yep.
Yeah. So, real quick story about Frank Thomas. Ice Cube there for a while was wearing the Red Sox. I mean the black Chicago
White Sox.
the White Sox hat. It's a black hat. So if you ever watch any of their videos, the NWA, they were all wearing them. It was all because of Frank Thomas.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I had
That's the
no
reason
idea.
why, yeah.
I wonder what the connection
You got Deion Sanders with the Cincinnati Reds.
I'll give you $1 for it.
I'll check the market price.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute,
We
hold
can
on.
talk.
Yeah.
Sammy Sosa with the Cubs.
I mean, so we got to see him live
I
during the
remember
home run.
Sammy Sosa and Mark McGuire being the biggest deal when I
Yes.
was little, but I don't remember anything like
Yeah.
specifics of
we
it.
actually went to a Royals game specifically just to see Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
They had just started the interleague play back then. They always kept the American League versus the National League, and those they would play and then meet in the World Series.
That's it.
But then they did the interleague, and then so Sammy Sosa came here. It was cool. We got to see him hit a home run. It was pretty awesome.
Alex Rodriguez, rookie
A-Rod.
card.
No, it's a rookie card. That
There's a
ain't worth
million of
anything.
these though. There's a million of them.
I was like,
It's like $1.
yeah, maybe signed.
What else you got?
Here, a couple old ones. These ones are super interesting. I don't even know where Mom would have gotten it from.
Probably me.
These are from the Sports Illustrated for Kids series. So they came in like, I would assume a magazine, a group of 9 of them, and they had to be torn apart.
Yeah, they had the die cut, and we cut them together.
So we got Shaq back with the Magic. That's a good one, worth a couple dollars.
Yep, I have his jersey, actually.
And then the biggest one that we found that I need to get graded and sell them off, Serena Williams,
What?
Wow, I didn't realize they made
1999.
Is that?
They made trading cards for.
I don't know what the
So-
classification of like rookie is in tennis.
How
but,
much?
Like,
Raw about 60 to 70 bucks. If I get it graded, 150 to 200.
Really?
The better condition is what you want out of it. So,
you find Venus, and then you got a double set right there.
but
Venus flytrap.
and then a fun one that I got myself,
Weird Al Yankovic.
Jose Contreras.
Jose Contreras. That's right.
It
I
was like
forgot
50
all
cents.
about him.
It was 50 cents. It was so fucking cheap.
Right. Okay, so that's one that you ordered, you bought.
Yeah. So
But-
people have their collections on there. You can search by player, by team, by whatever, and find them. So I found a million. It's his rookie card.
Yeah.
I tried messaging on Instagram to get him to sign it, but
Nothing.
No,
Can't
nothing
find
We
him.
need to find his jersey.
I know he's got a ton of them out there. But
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
not
if
saying
you
that need
if
his
you
jersey.
find his signature and you technically write it, it's technically by.
And who was he
Jose
playing for?
Contreras.
Who was he playing for at that time?
the Yankees in this,
New York. Okay.
because he went to the White Sox.
Well, you know what? I don't think. Oh yeah. I was gonna say the Whites. That's what I was thinking. The White Sox is where his last name would be on the jersey. It wouldn't be on the Yankees.
No.
Yeah. Unless I'm sure they made some, but yeah, officially they wouldn't.
But
Anyway,
I think what I've found
pretty cool.
fun and what I've been trying to get you is like just to find them to catalog what you do have, what you don't have. Again, if you're a big Cowboys fan, see other people that have a ton of Cowboys stuff.
Yeah.
If you got multiples of it, other people can buy them from you, things like that. Make a little bit of money on
Well,
the
when
side.
are you going back to work?
Monday.
Oh, darn.
Good thing you have kids that live at home that you can hand them a box of cards and let them scan into an app. But yeah, no, the idea is it's blowing up right now. There's a lot of people on like TikTok and YouTube that they just go to conventions and they're selling,
Right.
they're trading, they're doing things. A lot of one-of-one cards or like signed cards or patches from baseball jerseys, shit like that,
Really?
going for thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this has probably been going on a lot longer than you think.
Oh yeah.
It's
No,
probably
it has, but
underground.
with the
I think your
infusion
interest
of-
in it.
No, with the
No?
infusion of apps and the
Oh,
availability of
gotcha.
the information
Uh-huh.
and people being able to see what other people have, what they're selling for, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say probably in the last 5 to 8 years, it's blown up even more.
Okay.
Like, yeah, people have their collections. I have a friend from college. His dad's been collecting baseball cards every year since like the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're going to have some stuff on there, but once people know you have it, and if it's for sale, that's when it's a different ballpark, you know?
I think I mentioned the cards first, and then I have coins. You can go through coins.
Coins are rough. I don't know shit about
Lots
coins.
of coins.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds boring though. Coins.
Well, that's where the magic is of like when you buy a storage locker and you find just a box of cards or a box of coins. You're like, ooh, there might be something rare in here.
Yeah. Because I think your mom was actually
She was.
saving coins and stuff like that.
Our
Right?
birth years, I think.
Do you remember when you guys were psycho like the rest of the world and you collected the state's quarters?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, that wasn't made up. That's what that's what I was thinking.
What was weird is when they collected spoons from every state.
Yeah, the little like
the little-
teaspoons.
Yeah.
That was back in the day.
Like commemorative spoons. Like they were specifically like.
It's so where we traveled to, so we would get a spoon from whatever state we were in. So
I know,
Just
but
a
they were
weird
like
item.
Yeah, but they were like made to be like some. They,
Like a set.
Yeah,
I
like-
think maybe just people knew it was a thing. So they
yeah,
would make
like
them-
it was a commemorative spoon. Like the spoon somehow said the state. Like it's not
Yes.
like. Yeah, like they don't do that anymore. Now,
No,
now just
they
got a
do.
spoon
Didn't you
in
guys?
Arkansas.
Who was it?
They
Who
do.
was it?
I haven't seen that.
Who is it?
Where do you get them from? Like a antique store?
Souvenir
no.
stores.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you
still
just-
sell them.
You just when we were in New York, they were selling them there in all those damn store every. 10
I don't remember
feet.
seeing spoons.
I'm a fan of the little mini
Snow globes?
license plates.
Oh,
Pretty license
that
plates to say
shot
name.
glasses. I mean, you just pick
Remember
up
when-
whatever it is.
Remember
at
what was I collecting?
the Hurricane
Yeah, the
glassware
the,
from
the Hard Rock.
Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
Those are just so bulky.
They
I
are.
know they are, but they're pretty cool. But
Yeah.
I always had to get a chocolate shake one of those.
in the hurricane thing.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just getting comfortable.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Well,
That's
then
what-
I'll
that's what we're
start my
supposed
own
to be.
tradition. I'll start
Okay.
collecting
Yeah.
little trinkets.
Go somewhere.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. Liberty, Missouri.
Travel.
Leave.
Travel so
Overland
you can
Park.
get.
Yeah. Do some traveling. Anyway. So, okay. So, you know what? Let's go back to this memory thing. So what we're going to do here is this what I call... We take off?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do here is we call this... I'm calling this segment Words from a Mug. All right? So, hello.
Yep.
Okay, you got me? So, okay, so I have a mug here, and what we're going to do is we're gonna take a word out, and let's see if it sparks up a memory for us. Chris, I want you involved in this as well. How was that cookie, by the way?
It was good.
It was really good, right? Rosalinda, was that cookie? Did you like that cookie?
I just don't want to chew because Jose hates people.
Well, you know
chewing.
what? Jose's not here, so you can eat your cookie. That's why we have water. All right, so mix these up. So these are just random words, right? And so by this word, let's see if we can spark up a memory. So I'll let you go first, Sam. Grab yourself a word, and let's see what transpires here.
The word is rings.
Rings. Now, what's the objective of us? Are we just supposed to
What is
start?
your first memory? Like, what do you? Does it spark a
What's
memory?
the first thing that comes up to your head when you hear the word
Going to
rings?
grandma's watching the
Lord.
Olympics all the time.
Oh, really?
Every Sunday we would be watching TV and the Olympics were on.
After church.
At
Really?
grandma's house? I remember Tarzan.
What do you mean
And
every?
Tarzan,
What do you mean every Sunday?
We'd go over there every Sunday.
I know, but the Olympics only happens once.
I know,
but
I
we-
remember Tarzan.
It was the Olympics a lot too.
Okay, so that was
How
your
is that
rings?
possible?
Well, it just happened to be one of those years that the Olympics was going, and they
That
were
would have
there
only
on that
been like
Sunday.
2 weeks. There's no way.
Okay, so maybe that's what sparked up.
That's
that
what
memory.
her memory is going and
She's
watching
just saying
the
every.
Okay, what's yours?
rings. My wedding ring is too small. My
It
my
fits you
fingers
fine.
my
20
fingers
years ago.
are yeah. So I got to get it redone. I got to get my
Well,
my
Or a
ring
new
know-
one.
You know, so,
Do
what's
what?
that?
Or a new one.
Or a new one. Yeah.
A new wedding ring is what she just said.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
A ring light?
The ring light.
What ring light?
I don't.
Never, is that, he's like,
Oh, it's in there above Chris, right in that area.
I gotta take it real quick.
All right. Sorry about that. Mark, any?
yeah, both me and Chris had both said Lord of the Rings. That was the first
Oh.
thing that came to our minds.
Lord of the Rings.
It's right in front of you guys somewhere. Okay. Well, of course, to me, the early '90s Super
Yeah,
Bowl
Super Bowl
rings.
rings.
Oh.
That's, you know,
So I do remember that. You brought a memory when we were down in Dallas and we got to see all the Super Bowl rings.
oh yeah, and it was weird because it was in a trailer.
Yeah.
Remember
yeah.
they had like a traveling.
Yeah. So now that you said that, yeah, that reminds me of that.
Oh, traveling
Go
display.
ahead, Rosalinda. What?
You don't think those were replicas?
Mom lost her
Maybe.
rings somewhere. She hid them somewhere, and then we don't know where they're at now.
To this day? Really?
Remember her black
Yeah.
onyx ring? She had like rings that she would wear all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't find them
Because she hid them in a
somewhere.
secret place, and now we'll never know where she put them.
Well, I'm sure it's in some type of storage unit or something. Not a unit, but maybe she has like a box or something.
We
don't
gone through
know.
everything.
Really?
Yeah. Can't find those rings anywhere.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in the house you guys grew up in. It's like you got to ply back the wall and
Is it at the house now? At
Yeah.
her house now? Yeah.
you have to break down the walls
I don't
to
know.
find it.
Yeah.
All right, pull another one.
All right, let's go. I'll let you pull one, Mark. As we wait, what do you got?
Doorbell.
Haha. Of course, to me, every time our doorbell rings, Dallas gets crazy.
I know.
Man.
I don't really have, other than, yeah.
That's
what doorbell reminds me of. So we didn't have a doorbell growing up.
You didn't have a
You
doorbell?
didn't?
No.
People just knock?
Yeah. We didn't have a doorbell, did we?
Was it Joe?
No.
Was it
Was
because
it
it wasn't
Joe wanting to
was
break dance?
it, was it invented yet?
It was invented, yes.
Let me tell you, last night
Oh, shit. What happened?
I had an elk.
Oh.
Oh no, not an elk. a deer with big antlers
So male.
and another deer without antlers
Did they get it on in the
grazing
front
in
yard?
the yard, but then started laid down, and the dog needed to go outside to the bathroom
Oh, so you didn't want to.
So what happened?
This was in the back.
in the backyard.
Why did you take him to the
They
front?
were in your backyard, so they literally jumped your fence.
Yes.
Did you get pictures?
No, it's so dark back there. I
I
couldn't.
don't believe you.
Well,
then.
how'd you see him?
I think you're making
No,
up a
you
story.
could see them because I was there at the window looking at them.
But it was just too dark to get
But-
photos.
She was out there. She started barking, and I was like, "What are you barking at?"
Oh,
so
okay.
I look out, a big old
Really?
deer with the antlers. So I got her in right away. But then I'm thinking they're gonna jump and run away. They laid down, they're laying there, and she needed to go back out to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Take her to the
And I
front.
couldn't let her because the deer were there.
And then she had an accident in the cage.
No, she didn't, luckily.
okay.
But yeah, so we had 2 deer in our backyard.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
And we have a fox back here in ours.
yeah.
Yeah.
Doorbell.
Nothing.
Doorbell, that's a tough one. Not a lot is really coming to mind when I think. Like, even first thought. Chris, anything come to mind with the doorbell?
No.
It's just our dog. Dallas will bark. Goes crazy when he hears the doorbell.
Yeah. Ow.
I do think every time like Amaya comes over and she always she multiple rings the doorbell.
Yeah.
Like even though we can see her through the screen door, she's still
Yeah.
over here punching the doorbell.
She
Yeah.
likes, she likes punching the door. But
All right. Next one.
Shoes.
I got a good story. So, have you ever done something that, like, physically takes you back into time?
Yeah.
Smells.
Smells do that to you?
Sounds. That's just your senses. That's what it does. It's
Yeah.
your sound, smells,
Okay.
hears.
So, these shoes right here, and I was just telling Cousin Letty about this. These shoes, I put these fat laces on.
You put them on?
I put them on the shoe, right?
I thought they did look a little strange.
Yeah. So that day it was Saturday, and I was putting the laces in, and then it just sparked a memory of back in the '80s when I was doing this, when everybody was doing this to their shoes.
Lacing them.
Everybody was. I mean, it didn't matter what kind of shoe you were wearing. It could have been Converse or whatever,
Put
Pumas.
fat lace in them.
But we put fat laces, and I swear it literally. I was sitting there putting it, and then I was listening to the NWA at the time. It took me back into time.
You got a quick second where you're like looking around your old room.
Yes, I was at 1512 in my old room, and I'm sitting there putting laces in, and I thought it was really cool. Anyway,
My memory is-
what was the topic? Oh,
Shoes.
shoes.
My memory is playing basketball in high school and everybody ordering the same shoe.
as a
Like we
team?
all got to wear the same shoe
Yeah,
on the team.
that's pretty cool.
So that's kind of what I remember. That's my memory.
Yep. See, so I have Chris. What about you? Any shoe memories?
Nope.
Because you're not thinking, are you?
No, he's not.
I know.
He's not even paying attention.
I know.
Chris,
He's like, this ain't a real podcast today.
I have one. I have one from when we went to some years back when we went to Disney World, back in like 2013, 12. We're driving, and we're about. We drove to Florida. I don't know how hours it is to Florida, but we were going to like 10 hours in. I'm sitting up front with Dad, and I got my feet up on the dash.
Chris, you're horrible.
I'm sitting there, and then I go, "Oh crap!" Because I'm just looking at my feet, and I realize I'm wearing sandals for the comfortable ride. I go, "Crap! I didn't pack any tennis shoes. I had no tennis shoes." When we were driving to Florida, I was like, "Crap!" Because we were getting on roller
I think
coasters.
I remember,
And I was like, You can't wear sandals on a roller coaster. They're gonna fly off." I was like, "Crap!" So I had to go get a pair of shoes.
I think I remember that,
at a
yeah.
store that we were down there for.
Well, how far were we already?
We
into
were
the
like
trip?
10 hours, man. We were on the road. It was like past the afternoon, and
Yeah.
almost into the evening. And I'm literally sitting there with my legs on the dash, and I'm looking at my feet and I go, "Oh no!"
I think I
I was
remember
like,
that.
crap,
Yes.
because we're over worriers every time something happens.
Was I driving at that time?
Yeah,
Yes.
And I was like, shoot, dang it, I forgot my shoes.
That's hilarious.
And that was one of those kind of trips where I kind of had my own money, where you kind of gave us money, but we only had that money to spend on ourselves. So I had to spend my money that I would use for something else on myself for shoes. I was like, crap, dang
Because
it.
I said, did you guys make sure you grabbed everything you
yeah.
needed? Yes, Mom.
But you always tell us too, like you guys always say, like usually wear your sandals because so you're comfortable.
Oh,
on the
so
road.
it's my fault.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly right.
No. No.
It was both your faults.
No. Okay.
Excuse me.
Go ahead. Who's next?
Hold on, let me move out real quick.
Well, here.
Hold on, wait, Mom. Wait.
The word is
Hold on, wait.
The word of the day is
Switch to the.
accident.
man. You know what? That as far as me, well, my mom got in a car accident there in Armourdale. I remember that one. I was in the back seat. I was in the seatbelt, but I was just my body was jumping around back there in the back seat. Right? Yeah, pretty brutal. And then of course thinking about my sister when her and Michelle.
Oh, yes.
When that accident. Do you remember that day?
Yes.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy is I remember what I was eating that day. We're living on Lowell, and I was watching. What were we? Oh, I know I was eating Chinese food, and I think we were watching baseball or something. Anyway, yeah, and I had to drive all the way out here down the street actually. When my
I
sister
don't
was
know
in
if
the
I have
accident.
any memories with.
Any accident memories?
Ricky and Jose. Jose wasn't
Oh,
watching.
Oh,
yeah,
when you
yeah,
had
yeah.
when you
Out
had
for his brother.
when you had them,
Yeah.
when they were when you had the babies, is it an accident?
Yeah.
Man. All right.
No.
No, when they were in a
They were in high school, so Rick was driving,
okay.
and they went into the intersection and got T-boned by
Yeah.
Really?
an elderly guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Jose was asleep, so he wasn't even watching.
Man, they were in high school. Like, where were they coming
Yeah.
from? Do you remember?
They were on their way to school, so they were down crossing
Like Merriam, Johnson Drive, down in that area.
to get over.
Crossing Merriam Drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
I don't remember that. That's
I do.
crazy.
And he wasn't on our insurance yet. We had to throw him on there real quick.
Yeah, before it all got settled.
Yeah.
Chris, is there any memories?
Revolving an
The
accident.
word accident. Yeah. Anything?
When Illy gave me my big old knee scar.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. You can say that.
What do you mean? She gave it to you.
We were really close to each other on our bikes coming down the hill,
Oh.
and our tires hit, and she made it out fine, but I ended up.
Yes, with the pretty bad road.
Yeah.
my
oh, yeah.
elbow, the side of my body, and my knee.
Chris,
Your knee, yeah.
that hole in your knee was about as big as a quarter, and your mother chose not to. We were going to take you to the hospital.
Neglect.
No.
Yeah, we were going to take it. and
Mother
get a
of the
stitch.
year. What are you talking about?
We knew you needed at least 2, 3, 4 stitches, but your
And Mom
went-
said, "No, it's okay. We'll just butterfly it."
So we butterflied it, and now you got
And, yeah.
the ugliest knee.
I
ever.
know. Sorry, son. Sorry.
Anyway,
All
all right, let's
went
do one
on.
more. Let's do one more word.
Rollers.
Rollers. Yep. Go back to.
My mom.
Yes, that's. You know that too. I mean,
Yeah,
my mom was
yeah.
rolling her hair all the time.
She wouldn't go out unless
We
She
got
rolled her
another
hair.
happy
Yes.
birthday from William Blue Walters Jr.
Oh, nice.
Thanks.
Thanks. Yeah, rolling hair was a big thing.
How about tortillas? Do you guys make tortillas?
We did.
Yeah.
Not as often, but
Here,
yeah,
recently-
rolling them
That's
out.
what Louis remembers.
Oh, really?
Making
He
tortillas.
thought he was getting a
Oh.
price cook, and I was like, nope.
Yeah. That's funny.
We
So
were
you-
making tortillas one time.
Have you guys attempted to make tortillas?
No.
I want to try. My mom used to make them all the time for my
Nope.
dad and us. Yeah,
No, just go to the store and buy them.
I know, right? Yeah, it seems pretty simple. I found it on TikTok. Some guy that was making tortillas and just use this, and bam, you have the best tortillas.
Do you know they
ever.
sell the tortillas that are not
They're still raw.
raw? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you tried them?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
Huh?
they're good. So they're raw, And
And
you
then-
just put them on a comal and
Oh.
they
You
puff up
fry
and get
'em
white.
or-
Yeah.
Heat 'em
So
up,
they're
fry
already
'em.
rolled out.
They're flat. They're tortillas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The hard part was the smashing them, rolling them out, and making sure they were in a circle and not an oval and holes in them or anything like that.
Like our
I
cream
know,
of
right?
wheat couldn't be burned with lumps in it.
Oh yeah, no lumps.
Speaking of cream of wheat, who's making the cream of wheat for Thanksgiving?
We
not
don't do
breakfast.
Thanksgiving or cream of wheat for Thanksgiving.
We
It's
don't?
not till Christmas.
Oh, that's right. It's a Christmas thing.
Sorry. As much as you want it, no.
Dang it. That was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I look forward to in the mornings. Christmas morning. Okay. Let's go ahead and just jump to our next segment.
What is it? What's our next segment? I thought we were done.
We are no. We'll go one more. One more segment. Hey, put the words away. You can't be looking at the words
Why not?
because then no. Quit looking at the words. Then that helps your memory get. Although it might help you, but
I know. I think my memory. Yes, you're right.
yeah, we started
Unless
off
we're
the show
talking
with
about
you
it.
already forgetting stuff.
Not that I forget about it. Just if
You
I
don't
don't
think
talk
it-
about it, I'm not. I
And
don't really.
This is exactly why we do this
I
podcast.
know.
Okay.
I know. And so that's what I'm saying.
All
Having
right.
someone to talk to and
So
sharing different stories. That's
Okay,
going to
so-
help my memory.
true that. I hear you. All right, so this be our last segment before we end the show. So I want you. I'm gonna ask to guess each other's favorite. Let's see how good of a twin sister you really are.
How well we know each other.
Yeah, how well? Let's see. All right, Rosalinda, what is Sandy's favorite color?
Purple.
That is right.
That is okay. So it's
Okay.
Where's
Keep
my
this,
belt?
keep
Why?
those questions simple like that.
Yeah, they are pretty simple.
Okay, come on, keep going.
Here, hand me
Keep
that.
going. Keep
Hand
going.
me my bell.
Just keep going.
Hand me my. Oh. Thank you. Doesn't work. Gotta have the magic touch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good job. All right, what is Rosalinda's favorite color? She's wearing it.
Yellow?
It's not.
Blue?
Hunter green.
Oh, that's right.
Is it really Hunter green?
I didn't know it still is.
Well, damn it!
Like
I got you red cookies, so I was thinking it was red. No, I did the red because of Rose. Okay. All right,
or
next question.
as Louis would say, beige. Everything beige.
All your walls.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
was beige.
Yeah.
Like your dress.
This is not beige.
It's not beige.
Okay. And that's why I said earlier. All right. What is okay, we'll go back to Rose. What is Sandy's favorite sweet? She's got a sweet tooth for what?
Do you know what it is? No.
It's not about me.
Cookies.
Right or wrong? Right or wrong, Sam?
I wish I could tell you. I don't know. I got all kinds of sweets. It is cookies, but it's also ice cream.
All right.
So she's partially, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
What is her favorite?
Yeah.
What's my
Cookies.
What is
Cookies and ice cream.
burnt cookies.
Oh yeah. She likes
Dark,
a burnt cookie or
dark cookies.
Okay, dark cookies.
Really?
So you didn't
So-
like the sugar cookies I made because they were
So
still
chocolate-
Those are
somewhat.
good.
They
They're
were
good.
soft
So,
and.
so
and-
you're telling me you don't like the cookies that I got?
No, those are good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Back to Rose. Rosalinda, what is Sandy's favorite season?
Summer.
That is right.
Oh, good job. And what is Rosalinda's favorite season?
Summer.
Is it summer?
She don't know.
I
either.
really don't have a favorite
Yeah.
season.
Oh, so you like them all. All right. You know what? I'm gonna give you a. Okay. That was for you because you don't know. You don't even know the answer to that.
I don't like the cold for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me neither.
Oh well. Yeah, it's right around the corner. It's today. What is Sandy's favorite sport to play?
Volleyball.
Yes.
Is it?
Volleyball.
What is Wetta's favorite sport to
Volleyball.
play? Is it volleyball?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about what is Sandy's favorite movie?
I I wish you would have helped let me prepare. Like,
No,
I
I
don't
was
know
gonna-
the answer either.
I agree with them, Dad. The way for this to most effectively work is to interview them both, get their answers, and then do it.
Because I don't even know
these
what
are
my
simple.
favorite movie is.
They have to
See?
predeterminedly
Do you have a
choose
favorite movie?
No, she just said she
Okay,
don't know
okay.
either.
So then let's
I
change
just
this up.
saw Whale, so I'm gonna.
Whale.
You like that movie?
Yeah, you need to watch it. It's pretty good.
Last time you told me to watch a movie, it was horrible.
Oh, but then the next one was good.
Yeah, okay, that's yeah.
But
You
Whale
didn't-
is
you didn't
good.
make up.
It's a tearjerker.
You do give us good
Not that
suggestions
one time,
on movies.
Not that one time.
Well,
we were
yeah.
mad. We lost 2 hours of our lives that
Yeah.
day.
So yes, I don't even know what my favorite movie
Okay.
is. Okay, I'll say Notebook.
Notebook.
The Notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We may be heading down that way.
Wow. Yeah, you ain't right. That's the way it started out. All right. How about holiday? Is that you have a favorite holiday? I guess let me ask you that first.
I mean, every holiday that we get together, not necessarily. because-
Agreed.
Okay. I'll agree to disagree. All right. How about favorite book? You have a favorite book? You want to know what mine is?
What is it?
The Outsiders.
Yeah.
No,
It's the only book I read.
We
Well-
didn't read very much growing up.
the books were not
We
a big
bragging?
deal in
What are we
our.
doing?
No, for
Books
real.
were not in our home. I mean, we didn't have.
Yeah.
But I would say my favorite book would be "I'll Love You Forever." I'll like you for always.
Chris?
As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. That's my favorite book.
You remember that,
Yes.
Chris? Did you like that book?
It's okay.
Okay.
Where the sidewalk ends.
Oh, that was
Poems.
fun too. Yeah.
So-
The poems.
So there are some books.
Yeah. But you see how we have to bounce it off each other because I don't have like
Yeah, I hear you.
those things prepared.
All right. Well, that's all I have for you guys. Yeah. You guys gonna drive me crazy here a little bit. So, all right. Again, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hope it was a good day for you guys.
We are alive, right?
Yep.
Ooh, excuse
Good deal. All right.
We're
You
getting
all
old. Right? I
Yeah,
just
it's
We should have
yawned.
been in bed like an hour ago.
Oh.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Seems like it.
Yeah, well, according to my phone, it says 10:02. So I don't know what time it is.
Why does your phone say 10:02?
I don't know. This is my old phone. I just use it.
7:12. All right,
Right.
Weta, where are we going for dinner?
All right. Let's go get birthday dinner. What do you
We're
guys
going
think?
to dinner?
What you
She
gotta
said
do?
she's getting ready to go to sleep.
I have to go check on the dog.
Cross street.
Yeah, them too, yeah.
Oh, Chihuahua. Okay, well, Chris, think everything good?
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for participating. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks for staying. Everybody else just bailed on us, which is okay.
Yes,
Anyway,
people have things
thanks for
going on, so yep.
Yeah. Chris, you gonna join us for dinner?
I mean, depends on where we're going or if we're doing anything.
Okay. It shouldn't depend on where we're going. It is our birthday, and if we are going to dinner for our birthday, you should come along because
Yes.
thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks,
Thank you. Yes.
All right. All right, we'll end it on
Love
that.
you.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Again, thank you, ladies. It was
Thank
fun.
you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the Big Modcast. Until
Next time.
next week. Adios.